Jay Stovall wants to know, if you go back in time and unbook one storyline that you created, what would it be? Great question, Jay.
That really is a great question. And it's, you know, again, it's hindsight. You look back at it, but as far as big programs, and I don't regret it, but I think I would have booked it differently with knowing what we knew and just trying shit. And that's Bob Holly versus Brock Lesnar, that program at that time. I think that it needed a little bit more time and just a little bit more work. And I think I would have done it differently. Go back and unbook that.
Chase writes in, do you ever see WrestleMania happening at a college football stadium that could hold more than 100,000 people in it? I know that's been talked about before, you know, LA Coliseum back in the day, but, think it'll ever happen? A college Coliseum as opposed to, you know, an NFL pro stadium like Dallas?
Are there any with, roofs?
So you think you have to have a West Coast or a roof?
Yeah, I do. But that's not the criteria. Yeah, I think I could see it happening one day. Yes.
You guys did it in Miami. Duh.
Yeah.
Silly question.
Yeah.
Andy writes in, I heard the original idea was for Sting to debut at Piper's Pit with Austin at WrestleMania 21. Any truth to that, or just rumor and innuendo? It comes to us from Andy Kane. I've never heard that before, Bruce.
100% rumor and innuendo.
Efren writes in the early 80s, when Howard Finkel would come into the ring, he would signal the person to lower or raise the microphone, sometimes 2 or 3 times. Was this a rib? Someone from the Garden not paying attention, or one of you guys running it and fucking with him?
Is this my Efren?
This is our Efren.
This is our Efren.
Glitter Jacket himself. Big fan of the show. One of the early adopters. He even has used to have a personalized license plate there in Arizona just to support the show. Big time fan of the show.
And he sent those to me, as a matter of fact, and I have them up in my office now. All
he sent me was Valtrex. This is bullshit.
Well, you know, he's a giver.
He is.
But, no, you know, usually you got Ioxi stagehands sitting up somewhere in a booth, not paying any attention to the show. They don't know what the hell's going on. They're watching a baseball game or some other bullshit where you're trying to do a show. So Howard's signaling was out of frustration and out of trying to get their attention to goddamn lower the microphone. The Fink has got to make an announcement. The new. I love the Fink.